Hey, Steve Zucker, welcome back to Pokesoo channel and the Guitar Ladder System. Hey, I have a really small guitar business. I mean, I cherry pick guitars. It's really getting hard to find the great stuff. It always has been, but it's gotten even harder. This is a very, very special guitar. Um, I recently sold a couple guitars to a guy who was an accomplished composer and has a Steinway from the 1800s. He really appreciated and appreciates and understands how hard I work and how special the guitars that I find are, and that felt good to get that acknowledgement. But this is one of them. One of the things that's really nice about this guitar, besides the fact that it's made in Japan in the 70s, is it's got really good soaking patterns, which are these little fine lines that go across this way, and they're all over the place. When you find a guitar with a really good soaking patterns like that, this guitar is a little dusty right now. When you find a guitar with really good soaking patterns, it's always a top that ages better, and then also with the actual three-piece back, you kind of get some of that like the great older Martin D35s with a three-piece back. You get that really beautiful mid-range, and then of course this guitar. What looks interesting about this, it looks like it's got rosewood on the two sides and then mahogany in the middle. So, man, you get that beautiful, beautiful mid-range tone and mid-bass from the mahogany, as well as that really rich, beautiful rosewood sound. This is really a special guitar. I really don't want to go. I don't even want to sell it. I really don't. The kind of stuff that I find is so hard to find. I really, not even that nuts about selling it, and I really don't even need to. But I don't play this stuff, so if I'm not playing something, it might as well move on. The action is really decent. It's not super high. It's really pretty damn good. Of course, it's a very subjective thing, but I wouldn't do anything with this guitar if I was going to keep it. But like I said, this is the 5043 made in Japan, really hard to find. It's got some kind of clouding or overspray in the back. Doesn't bother me at all. It actually still looks really cool sitting on a stand. And this is just a lot of guitar for the money. Again, very rare. $650. Yes, you need to pay some shipping. I hurt my left arm and shoulder, so I can't do very long demos. But the strings are old. Yeah, this is the kind of guitar I really hate to sell. It's just so beautiful. Like I said, the soaking patterns on the top are just so beautiful. They're everywhere. I mean, usually you see soaking patterns, but the soaking, and this isn't sales bullshit. I mean, I really know guitars, folks. The soaking pattern on this reminds me of like a $9,000 Martin custom shop where they found a really good piece of wood. Yeah, this is a lot of guitar. Like I said, the setup is nice. Because it's got the adjustable bridge and it's set up pretty. I think I kind of dialed this in a little bit, but yeah, the three-piece back gives it a wonderful tone. I love the fact that it's got the rosewood on both sides and the mahogany in the middle. That's really smart of them to do tone-wise. And yeah, this is just an amazing guitar. Like Like I said, it's hard for me to play right now because I hurt my left arm and shoulder. And these strings have been on here for months, so yeah, this guitar has that rich old Martin kind of D35-ish sound, along with that jump out of the sound hole ring of the great 70s made in Japan, Yari and Alvarez's. I was really, really, really stoked when I found this guitar. Anyway, I got to do a short demo because, like I said, I hurt my right arm and shoulder. And yeah, I don't want to negotiate on this. If you can't afford $650, please don't buy it. Don't make me an offer. I'm not trying to sound arrogant, but I work my ass. I mean, sometimes I'll drive 3 or 4 hours and just look at a guitar and like, yeah. But if a guitar is special and it's a guitar this is really the core of my business philosophy. And I think very few people realize how hard I work to find the great stuff and how much I've learned about guitars so I can recognize the great instruments. The great, I've said this a million times, it's not bullshit. The rare, great guitars are very few and very far between. Great musical instruments are really hard to find. Most of them are kind of average. So, there's many times when I'll drive 3 or 4 hours and play a guitar and be like, But if a guitar is special, I try to come up with a price where the guy will let it go. I can make a little bit of money and everybody's happy. I probably spend more than I make. I actually bought, I think, over 20 classical guitars just because I wanted to get a good feel for a lot of these guitars that aren't super expensive but sound really great. Anyway, this business is passion, and to me, it's a business of passion. But I really know guitars. I've been doing this for over 30 years, and I've had a lot of made in Japan. I've also got a really nice made in Japan Aria guitar too in the 70s. But I think I've only had like one of these. I don't think I've had one of these before. It's that rare. Like I said, it's got a little bit of kind of clouding or overspray on the back. This one's a little dusty, needs to be cleaned. But I love the fact that it's got the rosewood on both sides. And this is a lot of guitar. Really a lot of guitar, no trades. You can hear it right there. No, I don't have the time to play this again in regular tuning. I mean, if you need to be able to recognize a great guitar when you hear it. But this is really a nice guitar. I love having it around. I'm gonna really really miss it when I sell it. And that's not some cute sales bullshit. It's the freaking truth, man. I love my guitars, and I work so hard to find the good ones. And this one, it was one of the nicest Alvarez's I've ever had. And again, the soaking patterns are just incredible. The sideways lines on the top are just incredible on this one. So if you like this guitar, I would say grab it while I'm in the mood to sell it. I think $650 is a really reasonable price for a great guitar. I think this stuff is really undervalued. I mean, it sounds like something you could pay a ton more money for. Sounds, punches, looks way above the price. All right. You can email me at stevezook7@yahoo.com. That's STEVEZOOK, the number 7 at Yahoo. Or text me 714-548-0385. You can call me. I can't always answer the phone. If you do call me, identify yourself. Let me know your name, what you're calling about, but I'll probably have to call you back or text you back. But yeah, I mean, you can. My whole thing is finding great value. I mean, you can go out and spend, $3,200 for a brand new Martin, D35. This sounds better. You just can't replace old wood. And the Japanese know a lot of secrets about making great guitars too. Yeah, this is just, like I said, I'm really gonna miss it. I'm really not nuts about selling it, but I play it once every 3 months. That's a shame. It deserves to have a good home. But I think this guitar is going to go up in value because it's just too good of a guitar. It's too rare. And the three-piece back always brings out great mids and mid bass. And then you get the that kind of overtone series and the ring jumping out like a great Alvarez. And then with the mahogany center is that's just brilliant. Yeah. As you can tell, I love this guitar. All right, I'm at 714-548-0385 or email stevezook7@yahoo.com. That's 7, the number not spelled out. All right, folks, let's all keep the positive faith. Don't let the crazy world bum us out.